Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Happy New Year to you. This is the first video I'm doing this year. I just basically wanted to do an update and announcement video, just to kind of tell you what's been going on over the last couple of months. The first update really is that unfortunately my dad passed away in October, which was sudden and a shock to me and my family. So obviously receiving that devastating news, the last thing on my mind was to do videos. There was so much going on during that time, and so I had to be with my family where we were there supporting each other, you know, and just coming to terms with what's happened. As I said, there was so much going on, so much to organise. I actually had to fly to Nigeria with my siblings to lay our dad to rest, which is where my dad was originally from. Yeah, it's just been really, really difficult, and it's only kind of like the last couple of weeks I've been trying to ease back into things. It's just difficult. I mean, anyone that's lost a loved one, you'll know how it is. It's something that you will never get over, but you kind of learn to somehow carry on as the time goes on. For those of you that were following me on Instagram, I did put a post up, and many of you offered your condolences and best wishes, which I really, really appreciated that. Thank you so much to everyone, and also on other social media sites, you know, offering your condolences. It really, really meant a lot. The next announcement, you can say, that I wanted to tell you about is I've been working on a blog site for a while, but basically it's all about hair care, you know, in general, providing tips and information and advice to those of you that have been following me for a while and asking general questions. So it's just something I wanted to share to help those of you that are looking for that information. I was hoping to have kind of launched it at the end of 2015, but as I said, the passing of my dad, I put everything on hold, and I didn't have time really to be focusing on that. So I'm hoping to put that out this year. I can't tell you exactly when, because I'm kind of building myself back up again to getting onto that and working hard to get it out there. So yeah, I'm hoping that it's going to be providing lots of useful information to you, and then when the time does come and that I'm launching it, I will let you know, so do look out for that. And the final announcement that I am going to tell you, are you ready for this? Are you sure? I have decided to go natural. It might come as a shock or a surprise to some of you that have been following me for a while. It's something that I've been thinking about quite a lot, actually. I remember doing a frequently asked questions video, and one of the questions being, you know, would you go natural? And I remember saying at the time that it's something that I actually thought about. It's something I definitely consider, but at the time I was happy with my relaxed hair. And I think, as I said, over the last couple of months I've actually started to think about it more, and it's kind of like I've become obsessed with it. I'm always looking at posts with natural hair and really getting involved in all of it, and it's something that I've definitely decided it's what I want to do. I've been on my relaxed hair care journey for over 8 years, which is a really long time, and when I started that journey, I'd never grown my hair before, so it was like a massive achievement, which I actually achieved. My goal at the time was bra strap length, which I was you know, thankfully, luckily to have met, and then I reached mid back length, which is the current length I'm at now. So I feel that I've kind of done everything and achieved what I wanted to achieve on my hair journey, and I've helped so many people along the way, which is something that I didn't, you know, imagine that would happen during my journey. So at the moment, I'm actually 3 months post-relaxer, and normally at this time I would be preparing to relax my hair, because normally I can't stretch any longer than 3 months because it's very, very difficult to manage my new growth and my relaxed hair. But the dilemma that I have now is whether I'm going to do the big chop or whether I'm just going to continue transitioning. The problem at the moment with transitioning though is that I'm going through postpartum shedding, so normally my hair is kind of, you know, I'm struggling with knots and tangles on a daily basis, so to try and transition on top of that has been a nightmare, and I know it's only going to get more difficult for me, so that's why I've been considering doing a big chop. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do at the moment, but what I have decided is that I'm going to be cutting my hair to shoulder length, okay? And then that's going to basically help me to manage my hair a bit more, because where it's long and having to detangle with knots and stuff like that, it's just too much. So I'm going to cut my hair to shoulder length and then manage the transition and see how I go. And once it gets to a point where I cannot manage it anymore, then I'm just going to cut it off, which is quite scary actually, because I've had my long hair for so long, and then to go from long hair to short, I don't know how I'm going to look. I don't know how my natural hair looks. I've never really had to manage my natural hair because I've been relaxed for as long as I can remember, you know. So it's quite scary and a little bit exciting at the same time, you know, because I'm, you know, kind of like new year, new me, change, you know. And as I said, I've kind of done my relaxed hair journey now, so I feel like I'm ready for a new chapter. But those of you that have been following me on my relaxed hair journey, I hope you're not going to be too disappointed. I will still be happy to answer questions that you have on relaxed hair care. That will never change because I'm looking to go natural. I'm not going to be about, oh, you know, team natural, being relaxed. I was never team relaxed. I'm all about team healthy hair. And so, you know, as I said, I'll be happy to answer questions for you, and I will still be doing videos on relaxed hair until I fully transition or big chop to natural. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm just going to go as it comes. But I will be taking you on this journey with me, and the next video that I do, I will be cutting my hair to shoulder length, so I'll film all of that so you can see what's going on. So yeah, I think that's about it really. Yeah, so I mean, I'll be interested to hear from those of you that have recently done the big chop or are transitioning. You know, how is it going for you? You know, what tips do you apply to help you transition? Those of you that have big chopped, you know, how do you feel about it? How have you managed your hair? It'd be good to get some feedback from you, you know, because I need, you know, to be seeing and reading so I can kind of decide what I'm doing and prepare myself for this journey. Although I've done a lot of research anyway, and I'm always watching videos and stuff like that all the time. But it's good to hear from other people as well. So yeah, that is it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.